Can't pay for the sacrifice. The only free sack he has is the Woe Strider, so the spell's gonna land. And that's good game! Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for watching Hello Good Game. Today we're playing Rakdos Sacrifice again. However, we've taken Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, out of the equation, making it a little bit friendlier to the average beginner player. We only have 2 mythics in here, Rankle, Master of Pranks, and he's been around for a while, so I'm sure you've got at least 1 or 2 copies of him kicking around. So we're going to go through the deck list, talk about some strategy, get into some gameplay footage, come full circle with some closing thoughts. So if you want to support this channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to also check out our beginner's handbook, and we're live on Twitch every single morning, 6 a.m. PST, if you want to join the live discussion there. If you want to continue this discussion, be sure to jump in our Discord, in which you will find a ton of gem giveaways and contests to participate in, both within tournament and community functions. So, with that all being said, let's get into this deck list. Our deck list starts off with 4 Cauldron Familiars. Now, I'm sure you're all familiar and annoyed with this card. It's a creature cat, 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. You can sacrifice a food, return Cauldron Familiar from your graveyard to the battlefield. Claim the Firstborn. This is a 1-cost sorcery spell. Gain control of target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. It gains haste until end of turn, which is Oven, another 1-drop, and artifact here. And we can tap it, sacrifice a creature, create a food token. If sacrifice creature's toughness was 4 or greater, create 2 food tokens instead. Priest of the Forgotten Gods. This is our first 2-drop. It's a human cleric for 1/2. You can tap it, sacrifice 2 other creatures. Any number of target players each lose 2 life, and sacrifice a creature. You add 2 mana and draw a card. So that's really, really nice. Dreadhorde Butcher. We only have 2 copies of this. This is a 1/1 with haste. However, it does gain some value whenever Dreadhorde Butcher deals damage to player or planeswalker. Put a 1/1 counter on Dreadhorde Butcher, and when Dreadhorde Butcher dies, it's going to deal damage equal to its power to any target, which is really, really nice because it's going to power up, and then when it does finally die, it's going to deal its total amount of power and damage. Yeah. Stormfist Crusader ×4. This is a 2/2 with Menace, so base stats are good. However, at the beginning of your upkeep, each player draws a card and loses 1 life, you guys. That's magical, and that's what the deck is based around rather than Kroxa. We're valuing rather than devaluing in this deck. Midnight Reaper. This is our first 3-drop, a Zombie Knight, 3/2. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, a Midnight Reaper deals 1 damage to you and you draw a card. Woe Strider ×4. This creature is very important in the deck. When Woe Strider enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 white goat creature token, sacrifice another creature, scry 1, escape this card for 5, plus exiling 4 other cards from your graveyard. Woe Strider escapes with 2 additional 1/1 counters on it. We have Mayhem Devil, another bomb house creature here that tags along with Woe Strider quite nicely. This is a 3/3, and whenever a player sacrifices a permanent, Mayhem Devil deals 1 damage to any target. Rankle, Master of Pranks. This is our first and only 4-drop. We have 2 copies only. It's a 3/3 with flying and haste. It's a fairy rogue, and whenever Rankle, Master of Pranks, it deals combat damage to a player, choose any number. Each player sacrifices a creature, each player discards a card, each player loses 1 life and draws a card. So that's really fun. As far as land goes, we have 2 Castle Locthwains, 6 Swamps, 4 Mountains, 4 Blood Crypts, 4 Temple of Malice, and 4 Fabled Passages. If you really wanted to risk it for the biscuit, you could put some Evolving Wilds in here because they have a sacrifice effect as well. Maybe you're missing some rare lands, so those would be a nice medium fill for that because they still support the synergy of the deck. That's the list. Now let's talk a little bit about the strategy. This deck's strategy is very similar to the last Rakdos Sacrifice deck that we took a look at. If you haven't seen that yet, go back and watch it. It focuses around Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, which is really nice. Here, like I said, we've got Rankle as a new addition, Stormfist Crusader as a new addition, and Dreadhorde Butcher as a new addition. Strategy relies or remains the same with Cauldron Familiar, which is Oven, just that chip damage. You get Mayhem Devil, it expedites all of that, right? Stormfist Crusader is our new draw engine. Dreadhorde Butcher is great for aggro and removal. Rankle is also really great for aggro, removal, and can trigger more sacrifice effects. Claim the Firstborn, we've seen how that works. We take his creatures, put it through the oven, this and that. We also have a sideboard to look at here. Agonizing Remorse, Epic Downfall, Scorching Dragonfire, Fracas Liberation, Act of Treason, and Massacre Girl. We're going to get through this at the end when we talk about the strategy. However, turn 1, you really want to play your cat. If he's got removal or exile, you want to probably play your oven first. If you know he doesn't, or you're playing first, just smash in with your cat so he gets that first attack. If not, play your oven. Then turn 2, I like to play Priest of the Forgotten Gods primarily, because then if he does play a creature, you can sacrifice something. Because like with Claim the Firstborn, you can take something, and maybe you play another cat, you sacrifice those 2 things. So that's really good. Dreadhorde Butcher if they've got nothing on the field, because that's going to power up. Stormfist Crusader if our hand's not great, because then we're going to fix that, right? Obviously, I like Mayhem Devil first and foremost. Sometimes I like to bait with a Midnight Reaper and see if they have removal, because he warrants removal as well. But I'd rather keep the Mayhem Devil and utilize that extra ping damage, right? Woe Strider is really important to play either before or after your Mayhem Devil, just because the sacrifice effect. Rankle obviously is another great way to extend and get that little bit of extra damage in when you need at the end. And then Fabled Passages, when you sacrifice, will deal damage with your Mayhem Devil, which is great. So you want to stack your field, get Woe Strider out, get a double Devil out, and then you just start sacrificing your creatures to finish your opponent with your Woe Strider's ability, because you can sacrifice everything on the field but him, which is like absolutely quite disgusting. And you can even probably go in full control and make the stack quite large. So that's our strategy for the deck. Now let's wrap up with some closing thoughts and get into some gameplay. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to jump in our Discord, and we're live every single morning, 6 a.m. PST on Twitch if you want to join the live discussion there. But really, just get in the Discord. That is the most important thing you could possibly ever do with your day today, other than feeling great and having a good day. Okay, you guys, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, you guys. This Rakdos Sacrifice deck is a little bit different than the one we looked at recently, called Kroxa's Virus. It doesn't have Kroxa in it, right? So that's the biggest thing there. It's got Stormfist Crusader, which is really nice. Maybe the easiest win we've had all day. Makes for a great recording too, you guys. As soon as we hit that record button, we're getting roped. Loving it. You guys play any phone games? What do you do when you wait for things in life? Let me know in the comments below. My poor little phone's gonna die. 3% battery. Uh-oh. Boom. I guess we'll keep it. Is he even here though? You know what? So that's one of my recommendations, you guys, is get good enough to play best of 3, because so many people flake out in best of 3. It's not even funny. Welcome, the Mana Mom. When I encounter ropers, I usually clean my desk since I often live like some sort of 20-year-old man goblin. Be nice what you say about me. I'm just kidding. That's the funniest shit I've ever heard. Oh my god. Welcome. That's awesome. Make sure to jump in our Discord, ma'am. Yeah, we got lots of giveaways in our Discord. We also have just so much going on in there. Thousands of dollars up for grabs in our Discord, you guys. Literally no joke. $3,000. Brutal. But if we're growing the channel one way or another, we certainly won't fail, that's for sure. Might always finish first, but I do not lose. You know what I mean? Well, it says the Mana Mom. So, I mean, it could be a miss, I suppose.
Right. Behold. I'll return.
Oh, no. You know, I don't give a fuck about Ashiok, if I'm being honest. So is ma'am and miss differentiated by age or marital status? You know what I mean? What's going on there?
I live my dreams differently.
This is a banger. So just getting those nice attacks in here. We don't want to sacrifice creature. We could lose life, draw a card, in all honesty. Our Mayhem Devil's gone, so we can toss our passage. Oh my god. Serves us right, you guys. That's funny. He's got Embercleave in here. 2 of them. 2 Phoenixes as well. But Devil City, right? Atta boy. We have to keep our cat alive. 40 cards left still, so not really curious about getting milled at all. Just aggroing our opponent's health down, not worrying about Ashiok here. How old is the Manomom? Is that information redacted or? Nice. Get rid of our Woe Strider. Love it. We gotta smack him. Too bad we don't get the, oh we do. Stacking our Mayhem Devil up. Loving it. He loses 2 life. We get to attack for 3. Oh. Get some haste out there, why not? Awooga. So that's some of the power. As far as sideboarding goes, I'm not really sure what to even use. Our opponent's got some weird stuff going on. I always like to go view battlefield, right? And then we can take a look through his graveyard. We're talking Phoenixes, Croxus, Ambercleaves. So I guess that means Agonizing Remorse goes in. Embercleave is an artifact, I believe. Yes. Of course, creatures didn't have much. Let's take our Remorse and let's drop and Claim the Firstborn. I didn't see any creatures on his side. You know what I mean? It was more of a control style deck. I guess we could have taken the Phoenix, but it just comes back to his graveyard. So it's not that great. I'm almost 30 as well, Manomom, so no worries there. I'm gonna go 2-0 here. In this matchup, I kind of would like to flex on Stormfist Crusader. There it is. We have the oven. Let's deal with it, right? Going to the gates nice and slow. It's the mulligan. And we get a devil. Okay. We're gonna leave the land there. We do need a 4th land for Rankle. Oh my god, no, 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 no. Okay, Crusader's in play. We know he's got removal. Holy. Get rid of a swamp. Let's take a look. Taking his removal, I guess. I don't know. Right, I don't want to lose anything. That keeps his Kroxa at bay. All he has is the Phoenix. We could have taken the Phoenix and all he would have had is the Devil. I guess. Weird, man. I mean, we can kill the Phoenix, but again, it comes back. No cards in his graveyard is the problem for him here. Oh, this helps. I'm up to 4. I guess we could have held that. Probably would have been the smarter play. Down to 13. Try to stack our devils, pull a Woe Strider. Alright, get rid of his shock. Who plays Phoenix or his Kroxa? Get rid of our priest, I guess. Bad. Gaining life sucks. But he does have to sack it, so that helps. Taking it. Taking it. Oh no. Okay, it's our turn. Whoa, 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 I meant to not only sack a creature. I had more plans than that. I wanted to discard as well. I wanted to make him discard as well. Let's just kill him. Good game. Alright, sacrifice this. Crusader, player cat, sacrifice the food. That's GGEZ, you guys. Alright, first match went really, really well. Hopefully, just hopefully, we can kind of flex this Dreadhorde Butcher. Saving this Temple of Malice for now. We already have 3 lands, so it's not a necessity. Priest. I'll take that priest. Trade. Rare for rare. 2 for 2. Guy. Hopefully he doesn't have a Gary, you know what I mean? That would start to hurt here soon. Ooh. For 5? That's frightening, you guys. He's thinking about it, that's for sure. I would not mind to claim the Firstborn, that's for darn tune. Oh. Water Priest of Mogies. Whenever you sack, he buffs up. Priest of Forgotten Gods. We're into a little bit of a mirror match here. Hopefully we can get Mayhem Devil. Leaving the goat there for when we do pull our devil. Playing our Scryland now that we saved from earlier. Tossing the mountain to the bottom. Right, Rankle goes in. Player sacks. And each player discards a card. Do all three. Blood Crypt can go. Sack our goat. Ooh, he sacks his priest. That's actually good for us. But he does get his own draw with his Midnight Reaper. Woof, you guys. Let's see how we make out here. It's work. Okay. Looking for our Mayhem Devil. Dreadhorde Butcher doesn't save him here. Ooh, Witch's Oven's nice for him. Why? Oh, because Mogi's power's up. I see. Ooh. I did not think of the food sack on Mogi's. Ouch! That's some shit. Oh, Howzers. Down to one here. Ah! Risk it for the biscuit, baby. We got this. He's fully tapped. We have 12 damage to do. Secondary oven. I guess let's just do all of the above. Can't pay for the sacrifice. The only free sack he has is the Woe Strider, so the spell's gonna land. And that's a good game! Let's see how we sideboard. It's a mirror match, right? We always like to go view battlefield, see what's going on, click through his graveyard, familiarize yourself with what just happened, right? Thinking Massacre Girl. I think we're gonna get it. Hey, thanks for the post there, Titan Sports. Just recording a video for YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. You know, turn 2 Stormfist Crusader could be good. Burnt Oven. That's good too, though. Obviously, I like just normal lands at this point. Let's try to copy. And we can claim, sacrifice, play something else. Ooh, 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 ooh. Is he gonna do it? I doubt it. Don't know if it works. Can he activate this on his turn? He can, can't he? And you activate Priest of the Forgotten Gods on your opponent's turn. Where is Google? I think you can. I think you can. And that just skipped our turn because we tried to look that up. That's so bad, you guys. How does it not give us a second timer? It just skips right through our turn. Oops. So this is going to be a wrap-up here. If we win this, it's going to be a miracle, you guys. We just totally skipped a turn. How embarrassing is that? Trying to find some clarification on his priest. Let's just win it in game 3, you guys, right? That's on us. LOL. Right? Okay. Let's not repeat another mistake like that, right? I did get distracted quite easily. My bad. Not a good draw hand. That's not a good draw hand. We need to pull land so hard, you hear? Oh my god, I can't even express how bad this can get for us. Alrighty. Hey, we draw 2 lands, we're laughing. That's still a pretty good card. Push that damage through. He plays anything, we claim it. Alright, well let's utilize it at least now. Right. He does get that one oven. Good on him. Ooh, gets his own cat. Not good. Still no land. Feels pretty bad. Loving it. Okay. I'm fine with that. No land, you guys. We attack with the cat because he's going to block the Mayhem Devil. See, this makes no sense to me because I sack the devil and still get the food. So winning the game here so far with 1 land, baby. That is the power of the Cauldron Familiar. You know what I mean? So 1 land, there's no way we win this. We basically forfeited second round. So screwed up, man. We just won with 1 land. Woo! Hello, good game. Wow, you guys, that is powerful. All right, you guys, that was Rakdos Sacrifice. We had a little bit of a misplay there in game 2, but somehow, by the miracle that is magic, we were able to beat our opponent with a single land. What in the world, right? Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to jump in our Discord, and we're live every single morning, 6 a.m. PST on Twitch if you want to join the live discussion there. But really, just get in the Discord. That is the most important thing you could possibly ever do with your day today, other than feeling great and having a good day. Okay, you guys, thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. If you liked today's video, be sure to check out some of our other content. We built playlists for our guides for beginners, and then we also have our greatest hits, which is a collection of our most popular videos. You can also subscribe if you're interested in winning up to 500,000 gems. So do that, tap that like button, send this out to a friend who you think might be interested in it as well, and have a great day.